don't condone violence in the ISUPK, but we understand what that brother's father was going through. See, the oppressor can't understand what it's like to lose his sons and daughters until Christ returns. He can't understand what it's like to have his children snatched away from him and thrown in a dog cage.
That's right.
See, they don't do that to Europeans. They don't do that to Ukrainians. While America says we have an immigration problem, they only talk about the immigration of God's chosen people.
Not unallowing your brother in the behavior.
Palestinians that was George Floyd was unallowed. When Sandra Bland was unallowed.
Just to make it known, steady, ready, better watch your tone. I was 5'7", I was breaking my hand up 5'7", now I want the chrome. 9/11, I was in my zone. Lose the argument, I lose your throne. Who ain't no running up? Damn, now I'm coming up. They coming to kiss me, you done my what? You drawn, you done enough. They told me don't rush it, just wait my time. Paying attention, I see the sign. Coming right to me like Amazon. No time for the tracks, I'm on the grind. Little shorty, your ticket, she know she fine. Got a couple of boots, so never mind. They throwing the shade, cause they know I shine.
You better open this Bible. You better come back here and learn what it really says, because guess what? The people you've been learning the Bible from, they've been lying to you.
The case started at 1 West 125th Street under Commander General Yohana. We are not affiliated with any other Israelite group, no Christian organization. We stand alone in this truth, man. We are here to bring the truth to our people, that we are the true Israelites of the Bible, and that our oppressor is a liar. He is the devil. You understand? That's right. I want to go with some history with you. What's going on, Norfolk? You know what I'm saying? I want to bring some history out, man. The first recorded lynching of black people in America was 1755, man. That's 1755. August 28th, 1955, Emmett Till was unalived by Roy Bryant and J.W. Miller. Art Garner unalived by the NYPD officers in 2014. Right. Michael Brown unalived by police officers in Ferguson, Missouri in 2014. Right. Tamir Rice, right, a 12-year-old boy, unalived by police officers in Cleveland, Ohio in 2014. Right. That's a baby. You understand? 12 years old, you a baby, man. That's a baby. They unaliving the babies, man. Right. They executed that young baby, man. As soon as he showed up, he unalived that baby, man. You understand? Breonna Taylor, unalived by police in her Louisville, Kentucky apartment in 2020. Right. Philando Castile was shot and unalived by police during a traffic stop in 2016. Right. The officer involved was acquitted of manslaughter. You understand? Now we come up to today. Now this is an example about the justice system in America. We look at that brother Rodney Hinton, who unalived that officer, who didn't unalive his son. But he understands that his son was unalived by the same government that's been unaliving black people since we've been brought over here off the slave ship. That's right. And not getting justice. What else was that brother thinking? He's not in the truth. He don't have to understand that we get under Commander General Yohana and the ISUPK. He don't get the understanding that we got to get the Most High that fight, that battle. He don't know that. All he know is that Emmett Till was unalive. No justice was brought to no black person that was unalived by this system, man. We've all been getting unalived for centuries, and we understand that there's no justice.
And just real quick on that, brother, what's the young brother's name that the last brother that the police must, Rodney Hinton. Ryan Hinton, you understand? Ryan Hinton, the police lied. In Cincinnati, they lied and said the brother had a gun. Right. Then they distorted the daggone police camera footage and make it seem like you couldn't tell where the brother was. Right. When you look at the actual footage, the officer unalived the brother standing in front of a tree, and he shot the young brother in the back. He had no gun. He was not with a group. He was by himself. They lied and murdered that brother. Just like the Good Old Boy Network, man. We don't condone violence in the ISUPK, but we understand what that brother's father was going through. See, the oppressor can't understand what it's like to lose his sons and daughters until Christ returns. He can't understand what it's like to have his children snatched away from him and thrown in a dog cage.
That's right.
See, they don't do that to Europeans. They don't do that to Ukrainians. While America says we have an immigration problem, they only talk about the immigration of God's chosen people. Haitians, Venezuelans, Central and South Americans. That's the immigration problem. They don't talk about the Afghan immigration problem. 20 years of unaliving United States soldiers and service members, and they get a free ride on a C-130.
That's right.
I wonder, is the United States government going to send those tens of thousands of Afghans back to ISIS to be executed as soon as they get off the plane?
Right.
They don't give a damn about sending El Salvadorians back to be executed. They don't care about sending Haitians back to face certain death in Haiti. But when it comes to every other nation of people, now all of a sudden their lives matter.
Right.
This is why we're talking about this, man. And guess what else Donald Trump is doing? While trying to purge America from its immigration problem, they inviting white South Africans to get United States citizenship.
Right. Right.
Well, I'll be damned, Alizar. Who knew the solution to the immigration problem was being a white man?
Right.
If it ain't white, it ain't right.
That's right.
See, they got the complexion for the protection.
Right.
Our Cuban brothers thought that they were white men. They thought they were a part of America because they had real bright skin and light skin. I got news for you, light-skinned brothers and sisters.
Right.
They know it's a Negro up underneath you there.
That's right.
They know it's a nigga up under there. You can't fool them because you stay out the sunlight and straighten your hair. They know you the children of the slaves.
Right.
They know you not one of them, even though you betrayed your people. You voted for Donald Trump. You serve a white God. You lust after a white woman in the white way of life. You will never fit into their society.
Right.
God will never let you fit into their society. What's the proof? They deporting Cubans. They deporting Haitians. They deporting Venezuelans. They deporting Republicans. They deporting Democrats. Everything our people have done to try to fit into another society, all of it has failed. And Donald Trump is working on taking away the citizenship of our Native American brothers.
That's right.
He getting rid of your tribal affiliations. He getting rid of all your protective statuses on those reservations. He doing away with the entire Bill of Rights, all the treaties, all the civil rights. He is restarting America over the way it was always intended to be. Pure and right.
Right.
What you had better learn to do is get in the ISUPK under Commander General Yohana to build up your society.
That's right.
You failed to do it for generations, and now everything that you trusted in is all going away. Your vote, your citizenship, your jobs are gone, the banks are closing, they're stealing everybody's money, you're losing your house, you trusted in feminism, and now you went and got a bunch of degrees you can't afford. They're getting ready to start garnishing your check because you can't pay your student loans back. Right. You bought a house thinking you was free from your man's authority. Now the mortgage done tripled, and you're losing your house. You bought a car you couldn't afford. Now they taking your car. Your children getting shot. They overdosing. They don't know if they're a boy or a girl. They getting herpes, AIDS, and chlamydia. Everything you thought you could do to supplement obeying the voice of God, God is taking it all away.
That's right.
God is removing everything. In a minute, won't nobody have citizenship in America but white people.
Right.
The same thing they doing to Hispanics. Show me your papers, boy. Are you a citizen, boy? Where's your massa, boy? Where you come from, boy? That's the same thing they did to black people.
Right.
That's the whole reason we had an underground railroad.
Right.
They doing the same thing to Latinos because Latinos are our family.
That's right.
We are the same family of people. We have the same history, the same past, the same present, and we have the exact same future.
Right.
Best believe if they deporting Latinos out this country, black people, get ready to learn a foreign language. They're going to be deporting you too.
Right.
All your sons, all your nephews sitting in prison, robbing, stealing cars, all the Kia boys, they're going to end up in El Salvador too.
Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man, if you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please, Go to ISUPK.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
They're one West. They're one West. They're one West. They're one